Hello, good morning everyone. Let's discuss about persuasive message today. Persuasive message, persuasive letter. How to write persuasive message or letter? Remember, in persuasion, what is persuasion? Persuasion is an attempt in which we try to make others believe upon our ideas. Yes, in which we want others do the actions according to our recommendations. Okay, yes, we want our audience believe us. Okay, carry out actions according to our suggestions. Okay, yes, this is persuasion. So in a sense, all the business letters are persuasive letters. Okay, yes, we want our audience do something, take actions there. We we try to make effort to convince others through business letters. So all the business letters are, to some extent, they are persuasive in nature. Remember, in our professional life, in our organization life, we have to write ranges of letters. Letters, remember, they are all persuasive in nature. Yes, sometimes we have to convince our customers to buy our products and service. Other times we have to write to governments and agencies, stakeholders, to believe us on our proposal. To let's say we want them to take actions in the suggestions we offer. Remember, so in our organization life, our success depends on how skilled we are to convince others. Okay, how far we are able to convince others. Our success depends on it, not only in professional life, in our personal life also. Yes, it is very important. Persuasion is very important. Remember, so persuasive message writing, persuasive message delivering methods need to be understood in order to get success in life. Remember, remember, while writing persuasive message or letter, yes, we often use a method that is called AIDA method. AIDA, AIDA method. Okay, it is widely used. Remember, we structure our persuasive message in AIDA model. This is the model in communications. This is widely popular across the world. And what is this AIDA method? Yes, AIDA method of persuasive message. Remember, we discuss about it in detail, and in the board of TU, it is frequently asked. It is theoretically as well as practically asked. Sometimes we are asked to write persuasive message using this model. Other times, we might be asked questions like, what is AIDA method? What AIDA, these letters represent, and so on. Such questions are also asked. Remember, this AIDA, AIDA. A means get your reader's attention. First of all, we have to remember one fact. Persuasive messages are the message in which we try to convince others. Means there might be a resistance. Okay, we try to omit. We try to resist resistance from audience. So they are planned in indirect approach. They are written in indirect approach. We use indirect approach. In indirect approach, we write some buffer lines on the very outset of message writing. In the first paragraph, we write some lines. They create buffer zone. Okay, some common grounds to the audience. Remember, here, yes, we have to create in persuasive message. We have to create such buffer lines in the beginning of the message that convince our audience how they will be benefited from reading our message. Remember, yes, we can start it with some stimulating questions, with some let's say unexpected statements. We can raise some questions also. Okay, yes, if we write opening our message with unexpected statements, okay, with some solutions, with some let's say questions, with the descriptions of benefits, our audience get attracted. They are let's say they are inclined, incited to listen us. They are compelled to listen us. Remember, so they will pay attention. It means attention paying through sensitive, very vibrating statement. Yes, we have to write in the beginning. We don't have to tell what we want to tell. Actually, in this message, we do not tell it right now in the beginning. Remember, we saw we saw some we saw environments to the audience in which our audience feel that we have really understood their problems. Okay, yes, we write such sentence they saw through them through this sentence we saw our feelings, our let's say attitudes to the audience, that will make them believe that we have really understood their problems. We are concerned about their problems. Okay, we create such backgrounds in the beginning. Yes, if we create such backgrounds, then they will be inclined. They will be compelled to listen us. Otherwise, they won't pay attention. Remember. Now, the next points. This I. A means attentions. Get your readers' attentions. We, hold our readers to listen us using some, sensitive, common ground, buffer zones. Then, the next point is, we develop, readers' interest. When they pay attentions, then they will feel, they will grow interest. Remember, we expand and support our, opening claim, opening, descriptions here. Remember, we, move our, audience from, from beginning, sensitive and vibrating, common ground, showing, lines to, explanations of these, statements. Okay, we emphasize the relevance of the message to the audience. Why it is relevant. In the second, in order to arouse interest in readers, we explain why it is important, significant to the audience, how it is useful. We give detail here. In the beginning, we just introduce the benefit. We just write statements, some unexpected statements of statements to the audience. Here we give detail. When we give detail, our audience will feel let's say doing something. Okay, yes, they will grow interest in our message. Remember, they keep on reading. We give detailed descriptions of the problem we want to solve. Here we develop such backgrounds that will describe that describes the problem we want to solve. Okay, we gradually take our audience to the real message we want to tell later. Remember, the third point is desire. AIDA, desire. When we hold our audience to listen us, it means when we make our audience pay attention, then they will grow interest in our message. They will keep on reading. Now, when they let's say arouse interest, I mean we create interest in the readers, they feel something, let's say doing. They feel doing something. Remember, they are lured, they are tempted to do something. We are making them take actions gradually. Remember, so readers desire. We make our audience members we make our audience change their habit by explaining how we make audience members want to change by explaining how the change will benefit them. Remember, here we write persuasive message in order to follow our suggestions, in order to change their habits, in order to act according to the suggestions we offer, recommendations we provide. Okay, here we say, we tell, we explain how the change in their habit will benefit them. We back up our claims with relevant evidence. Here we give lots of evidence. Okay, we give examples of satisfied customers. Okay, we even names of the customers. We discuss about warranty and guarantee of products. Okay, and we also offer free trials. We also explain. We also so if our products and service has been awarded, we mention the award our product has won. Okay, in this way we create desire in the audience. Now, third, fourth, you see, AI DA, desire, we create the desire to do something. Okay, yes, we make the audience feel ready to do something. Okay, yes, for it we give lots of examples, examples of satisfied customers. Yes, we explain the image of our organizations. Okay, we give some testimonials. Remember, we provide testimonials so that they will feel doing something. We are taking them towards actions. Now, fourth point is AIDA. This is action. We here we suggest our audience to take the actions. Okay, here we suggest the actions. You suggest the actions you want your readers to take. Here coming to fourth part of the message, you tell what you really want to tell. Here actually you want your audience readers take actions. Yes, do something according to you. Okay, yes, act upon the recommendations you have given. Okay, so you suggest the actions you want your readers to take. Okay, what you actually want your readers do, tell it, buy it. Okay, visit there. Okay, at least give us a chance to serve you. Okay, in this way, yes, you tell your audience to take actions here. After telling them to take actions, we stress on the positive results of the actions. If they take actions, then there might be multiple benefits, multiple positive benefits. We emphasize on it. Otherwise, they won't believe it. They won't take actions. Okay, we describe about offer limit of the offer, set a deadlines, and guarantee satisfactions and so on. Yes, here in order to make our audience take actions as soon as possible, we talk about offer, limitations of offer, deadline of offer, guarantee satisfactions and so on. Remember, they are the four steps of AIDA models of persuasive writing. Besides these steps, we have to balance some let's say appeals also. We have to balance emotional as well as we have to balance the emotional and logical appeals also. Ethos, logos, and pathos. This is the very renowned theory of persuasions propounded by Aristotle, Arasto, a Greek philosopher. Discovered, founded, he has profound this theory to convince audience. Okay, Aristotle has emphasized on the balance of three things: logical, emotional, and moral values. Yes, we have to insert some appeals that arouse their moral feelings, that arouse their emotional feelings, and we have to also provide logics, and there should be a balance in the throughout the across the message. There should be the balance of emotions, moral and logical appeals. Okay, emotional, moral, and logical let's say appeals. Yes, we have to arouse their these three appeals. Okay, that will help us making our audience take actions as soon as possible. For it, this is enough. Okay, yes, I will come back soon taking next video. Till then, have a nice day. Bye bye.